Walk into Tokyo Smoke, and the only thing that will get you buzzed is the coffee. For now. But like other cannabis shops, it also sells things to help you enjoy the not yet legal pot products. It's also selling parents who use peace of mind.
So I have a 1.5-year-old. He's just starting to explore drawers, getting into things.
That's one of the reasons the store sells these locking leather bags.
So there is honestly no way for someone, a little kid with little fingers, to break into this.
But elsewhere in Ontario, little fingers are getting into their parents' stash, and that's causing problems.
A good search term is bad parent.
Really?
Because parents often, I'm such a bad parent, I had to call the poison center.
Heather Hudson is with Ontario Poison Control, and she says one product in particular keeps coming up.
So edibles are a real concern for us. They're in the form of candies and gummies and cookies and brownies, and that's enticing to anybody, certainly to a young child who doesn't know any better.
And then there's teens who perhaps should know better. Health Canada says cannabis use in teens can put some at risk of developing mental illness and possible addiction later in life. That's why Dr. Joanna Henderson says parents need to start having open-ended, non-judgmental talks with their kids.
One of the pitfalls that happens with parents is that they often go into the conversation wanting to tell their young person all of the bad things about whatever risk behavior it is, and in this case, cannabis use.
And she says that just doesn't work. Over at Tokyo Smoke, Jenny Stengel has this advice to parents.
Similar to how you would talk to your children about alcohol, I think having that open dialogue, I think just providing them with the information around cannabis, around the negatives, the positives.
And if that doesn't work,
zip it up, lock it, and it is safe and sound from...
There's always the lock and key to keep little and teen-sized fingers out of their parents' stash and hopefully out of emergency rooms. Katie Nicholson, CBC News, Toronto.
Now, back when the plan to legalize was first announced, there was big public concern over safety and education, especially from parents. And as that doctor pointed out, communication is key, something Nova Scotia seems to have taken to heart with the release of a special kit to help parents through the transition. The kit's pretty straight up about the health risks and legal consequences of misusing weed. And it has page after page of advice for parents on how to talk to their kids about it. So some strong cautions in there. But what's striking is the calm, even-handed tone. It's informative without being dire. Heck, the whole awareness campaign even has its funny moments.
You okay to drive?
What do you know about pot? Like, have you ever tried it?
And it all fits into the federal government's tone, too. Its ad, pretty family-friendly.
Store cannabis securely and away from kids.